Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to what I believe is actually the second quick battle I've had of Total War Warhammer 2. Yeah, I've not done many of these, and if you can't tell by my voice and the tone, I'm not feeling very well either. I think I've spent too much time with Skaven, or maybe the Dark Elves tournament because I didn't win it. They've poisoned my food or something, I couldn't tell you. So this is going to be quite a nice slow one because I am not feeling great, but I promised you guys 3 videos a week and that is what you're going to get. So this is my actual second quick battle in the whole channel for Warhammer 2 because I've been doing so many other things, which is more exciting. But it's good to come back to these quick battles against random people and see how it goes. So I'm playing as the Empire and I am up against the Empire. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. First game after the tournament, so it'll be interesting to see how I do and what I've learned and how I can pass that on to other factions. So we've got 4 units of swordsmen at the front here and the Sigmar Sons. At the front you've got silver bullets to give some cover fire. Got 2 units of flagellants here, warrior priest, a mortar, Karl Franz on his griffin, Deathclaw, 2 units of spearmen on each flank, but also what I've got hidden in the woods here is another 2 units of spearmen. Because I thought he's going to flank me here with something, and of course where I've deployed the spearmen like this, he'd probably think this is it. And not really, there's 2 whole units there. I also have hidden behind the hill is 2 units of Knights of the Blazing Sun. As you can see, they are hidden from him, so he has no idea they're there. But hidden from my line of sight, he's got a 3 company militia. And on this side, there's 2 units I can see. Let's see what they've got. We've got Outriders and Empire Knights. Frontiers main army, he's got a great cannon and 1, 2, 3, 4 units of swordsmen. Again, led by a warrior priest. So we went for quite similar front lines, which is interesting. But his back line, he's got a lot more range. He's got 1, 2, 3 units of crossbowmen. Is that spearmen? Yeah, 2 units of spearmen, 2 units of halberdiers. He's got a light wizard, obviously. Let's have a look. What spells has he got? He's got. Are you gonna let me look? So the time warp, banishment, and the net, and protection, fast protection. He also has a general of the Empire there on a horse, and he's got demigryph knights with halberds there. So I've got to admit, this is a very nice build. In fact, it's probably better than mine. To do what we need to do. We're pretty similar numbers. I've got 1,153 to his 1,134. So yeah, I leave that mortar here, which immediately starts firing. Is that? I think I just got some friendly fire. I believe though they do immediately hit the. Nice. That's some nice shots taking them out there. He's getting his guys moving forward. He's got the Outriders moving up. I see that they're coming, so I'll keep these guys hidden and move them into position. The Empire Knights do stay though, which is good. These guys are waiting to see what comes up, but I believe I see those 3 militia soon and start charging them straight into them. Got more mortar swords coming down. I'm now trying to aim at the infantry squads now as he pushes forward. He's got his general at the front there. The warrior priest leading the way. As you can see though, they completely bypass the spearmen and they're going straight for the mortars. I should have left a squad here. My bad, but the Emperor is coming in. Kind of tags one, but they don't care. They're just going to keep going straight into them. Not great. My main line is now getting ready to engage. My these knights actually lost line of sight to them, and that's why they've stopped. But you can see though, oh, really on foot. Poor crew's find this on their own. Come on, guys. Hopefully his terror will help, and the spearmen are all coming as well. We then have our main line engagements now coming down. The silver bullets helping, but they've got a lot more range support. But my swordsmen are better by a couple of tiers, so they should win, but then again, they have taken damage. Their warrior priest is back here. In goes my warrior priest to hit his warrior priest. He's focusing all his range stuff on my silver bullets, which makes sense. And these guys, swordsmen, are going in here. I need to remember, I need to stop saying these guys and actually declare what they are. So you got flagellants here, which are gonna come in and flank behind. As you see, we're going for a good wide charge here. There goes the spearman as well. The mortar crew have been scared off because for some reason Karl Franz has just kind of stood to one side. These spearmen, seeing that there's no point chasing, is going to move here. As you can see, these guys destroyed the 3 militia, but he does have the demigryphs, which obviously they've got anti-large. So I need these guys to just keep going and hopefully support the line. As you can see though, the centre is now collapsing, which is fantastic. We're taking out his priest, we've taken out his main line. These guys are now going to run amok, all in his crossbowmen. These flagellants should be doing something. Come on, Shadow, do something useful. These spearmen are now coming. As you see, the outriders are coming, but they are just outriders, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, they are just stood there getting shot. That's good, Shadow. Well played. But as you can see, we are now charging through their main line. The priest is going to try and secure the flank, which is obviously making their Lisa break. He's coming along now. The Emperor himself is coming along, and my mortar crew is actually just walking up to man the mortars again. Look, they were that close. Why didn't I just charge them in? Pinned them into combat. Never mind. But as you can see, we are now getting this front line quite nicely, smashing in. Some spearmen of chairs there. The Blazing Suns are being shut down really nicely by this player, and the Free Company Militia has rallied, so they'll start getting some shots. I've got the Calfrance moving in here to support the swordsmen to break this flank, because my thinking was of Empire is just trying to break them. So I'm trying to just win the individual fights. Here comes the Empire Knights on a very nice charge here, straight into the rear of my guys. That's going to hurt a lot. I've got these spearmen just stood here. Clearly my micro is not as it should be. There's me dropping down some soul fire onto the enemy here. We are trying to take out the general, but he's got all his crossbowmen aiming at Calfrance, so it's not great that I've got him just sat there. And these guys, as you can see, are charged into the crossbowmen, and these guys have actually got behind the crossbow. Mortars are still going. These spearmen, for some reason, are charging into them, even though there's Empire Knights here. But luckily, the swordsmen should be able to hold for a bit, and the flagellants won't break, so we've got them tar-pitted in there, pretty much. Here comes my cavalry. I've finally got one unit of cavalry broke free. The other group is just kind of keeping them occupied, while this cavalry mops up what we can here. There is a lot of bad micro here. I mean, look, this unit should be in there. These units, as you can see, we have broken through the centre completely now. We're now charging through here. Calfrance is wavering, and so is the general. In fact, their general is broken, but my guy's wavering, so I'm going to try and pull him back. As you see, the spearmen in the back here doing really well, and we've got some more spearmen here. Going to charge into these spearmen as well. And as you see, these guys are actually chasing the Empire Knights off, which is fantastic. We've got some spearmen here trying to get the outriders and just try and get in the way here. Here comes Calfrance onto the outriders. I wanted to cause terror, make him brave, but of course the demigifts, if they get hold of him, they will kill Calfrance if I'm not careful. I mean, how much health has he got? 400. That is not a lot. But some swordsmen are coming in. He's now beginning to waver. I'm not surprised. But we've got a good surround on these demigifts, so I just need to get Calfrance out of there. And I've got more spearmen coming in to pin them down, some more swordsmen. As you can see, I've got units here chasing all these guys down now, including you've got Warrior Priest and a couple of units chasing down the Empire. General Calfrance is just staying here for, you know, leadership buffs mainly. The mortar's still operating and firing shots in. These guys are still chasing the Empire Knights, but I think the swordsmen have finally had enough. As you see, you've got some spearmen here. The Free Company Militia are now coming back in. These got the outriders are rallying, but we are trying to, because the demigifts to me were one of the biggest threats. Most of the stuff here has broken. There goes another so far, me trying to get rid of them. They are starting to rally here, but my knights are chasing this group down because I either, oh, there's a banishment as well from the Light Wizard that's nearby. But you see, these guys now are all charging into there, but they have got a buff to their armor and melee defense, so that's going to be a lot harder for them to break through. But my main aim is to make sure they don't rally. As soon as they chase off, try and finish them. As you see, the demigifts are unfortunately getting away. So I start bringing these guys back. How are things doing this side? Actually, the someone's there. The Empire Knights, yeah, as you can imagine, have come, destroyed the mortar crew 1-4. So I got the flags and then the swordsmen. They're going to now charge into those swordsmen just to try and clear up that unit and keep them occupied while Calfrance and the main bulk of my forces here are going. As you can see, the balance of power is still quite even, which I thought was really, really good. And this is a right down to the wire sort of battle, and it was really good fun. So as you can see, I've got all these spearmen. They're now just trying to run in, try and get the demigifts, the free militia all out. Well, the rest, the swordsmen, spearmen, and flagellants here are coming in to reinforce Calfrance, and the swordsmen. Let's see, Calfrance is kind of just jumping from unit to unit, causing terror. Here I've got a unit of swordsmen, a couple units of swordsmen against spearmen, but the general is charging in, and even the light wizard is charging in, and that's not going to do good for their leadership. So Calfrance and the rest of my army is now going to move into position to try and win this combat. As you can see, the Empire Knights have done an amazing job running all these down, but they do have halberdiers have rallied, and they've got some crossbowmen, so shortly these guys will avoid the halberdiers and go for the crossbowmen and make them break. As you can see, I'm trying to get everything in this corner. The 3 units I've got here, I don't expect to do too much damage, but they're doing alright. I mean, the 3 company militia, they're cutting down, even though they're getting some good point blank range shots into there. That's really good. As you can see, they're making these swordsmen break, and they're doing good damage on the demi-gifts. And finally, obviously, spearmen on spearmen, they will probably win that. But we kind of get everything together now. Come on, Shadow, get those knights. There they are. The knights are on the move. As you can see, the Knights of the Blazing Sun are going to move into these crossbowmen and completely destroy them. And at the moment, I'm trying to get... Karl Franz is trying to kill the Light Wizard and the General. If I can slay them, then he's going to have practically no leadership on the board. But Karl Franz has actually been slain by the General. Which is not good. This is not good. The Wizard has broken. The General is wavering. We've got crossbowmen there shooting it, and suddenly my leadership is not looking too good. Losing the Emperor like that, these treacherous dogs, you know, slaying them. And you see now he's trying to get him away so he can get some strength up again. See, Flagellants are slowly making their way there. Got some crossbowmen here. There you go. So the Knights of the Blazing Sun have dealt with them, and instead of, you know, going to combat, they're going to now charge into those crossbowmen. And I've got all this infantry, including the sons, Sigmar's sons, are going to charge into there and try and finish them off. But these guys are charging into there. The Flagellants get into a position. See, that Captain General is still alive, but our unit of guys have rallied, swordsmen, 28 of them. As you can see here, though, as expected, the main combat is going in his favour here. I've got 1 unit of spearmen here, taking a hell of a beam from these 3 company militia are really, really good. They've done a lot of damage. When you see the band spout is slightly going in my favour. He's making them waver just by trying to charge them. As you can see though, the Knights are now charging those guys down. They've already started to waver, so he's trying to get them out of the way. All my infantry is going to try and gather into this corner here, try and take these guys out, and then we can try and focus on things at a time. Oh, these are Empire Knights, they're still going. Damn. They're charging into the Flagellants, and they'll do a nice damage on that, and then they're going to charge into the swordsmen as well. So the micro and these cavalry units have been absolutely amazing to my opponent here. He's done a really good job. You see, the Light Wizard is still out and about. But my Knights of the Blazing Sun, how many's left? 19 of them have destroyed those crossbowmen pretty much. And as you see, this combat has been won on this flank by my opponent. But those spearmen were just to hold them. What I've got now is these Knights of the Blazing Sun are coming for the General. They need to take him out. He's got 590 health left. If I can take him out, his army will just crumble, is the hope. As you can see here, though, we've chasing these guys down, so now it's just get myself into a formation, as you see, group together, so we can take out whatever. The Flagellants are keeping the demigryphs, so they're the Empire Knights, aren't they, over there? Yeah, keeping them occupied. Where are his demigryphs? Have they already broken? I think they have left the field, so you've got the 3 company militia, and we've got the spearmen coming in, and we're trying to get, as you can see, he is trying to get away, but he is very tired, and he's going to get chased down by these Empire Knights. I don't know, or maybe he didn't even realise they were there, but bang, a lot of damage just done there. Yeah, like half health, you see that's immediately starting to make him waver. The spearmen are moving in there with stand your ground as well, is a really good move, because that's going to help with that. But you see the leadership of the General, in fact there's only 8 seconds left. Look, oh, army losses have just kicked in. All their guys have just lost their leadership, and we get a victory. And I think that was purely because of how many people they lost. So I was up against the Raider there. Very good game, very good Empire army. I feel like I was incredibly lucky with this battle and how it went. And you see losses, he just had a few more than me, and I had nearly at least 100 more guys than him. So that probably helped as well. So Karl Franz had 47 kills, the Warrior Priest got 8. But he was leading the main attack in, and Karl Franz was getting all the weak targets and causing terror. The Spearmen got 51, 24, 30, and I think there's a unit down there, yep, 26. My swordsmen, look at these though, against other swordsmen, 83, 61, 90 and 66, that's impressive. That probably helped that the priest was doing protection on them as well to raise the armor, but then again surely his was doing the same, so obviously those few XP I put onto him was worth it. Flagellants, bit hit and miss. One got 55, the other 19. The Sigmar Sons did really good with 78. The Silver Bullets unfortunately got shut down really quickly with only 1 kill. The main unit for my army, though, the Blazing Sun, Knights of the Blazing Sun 138 and 58. The mortar got 16 kills, but they did distract a lot of the enemy's focus. You know, he kept sending in cavalry, kept sending in units to deal with the mortars, which meant I could deal with the front line. So if we go over to his, the General of the Empire got 16, but one of those kills was Kelfran, so let's not take that away from him. That's worth at least, what, 10 kills? Something like that. Very good. The Light Wizard himself actually got 10 kills, which is good. The Warrior Priest only got 3 kills, and he got shot down really quickly by my guys swarming the front. Spearmen, a good number of kills, 55 and 61. And his Swordsman line, nowhere near as good as mine, 26, 24, 56, they're very good. 36 there. And the Halberdiers, 20 and 33. Then the Free Company Militia, who held one flank pretty much on their own, you know, with 60 kills. Crossbowmen, quite respectable, 39, 33, 32. But once we smashed through that front line, it was kind of just overrunning them and charging them down. Empire Knights, very nice, 124. Demigryphs got 79. The Outriders got 18, but were a great harassment. And the Great Cannon got 21 kills, which is quite impressive because it got shot down very quickly at the start there. So there we go. That was actually a very enjoyable Civil War there. If a Civil War can be classed as enjoyable. I'm sorry I'm not my boisterous, loud, you know, happy self. I'm feeling quite rough at the moment. So I hope you guys appreciate this, and hopefully we'll have, you know, gained a victory for Sigmar. Maybe his blessing will make me feel better. And not play as Dark Elder and Dark Elves and Skaven, because, yeah, they're going to make you ill. So hopefully this victory will make me feel better shortly. So yes, thank you very much to the Raider for that game. He was very nice, very polite, very chatty. You know, we were making sure we were both ready, and you know, weren't just skipping ahead. And this isn't a cheesy build. This is a good all-round build. So it was a really good battle. So hopefully I'll see him again on quick battles in the ladder. And thank you guys for tuning in and listening. Really appreciate it. Also, I need to point out, I don't know if many people have watched the channel news update, but I've got a Discord now. I'll put the link in the description below so you can join my Discord and talk to me on there. So you can actually, instead of just leaving comments, you can actually talk to me on Discord. So that'd be great. I think we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.